Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing Head Start and Early Head Start with my group mates, Teacher Daphne and Teacher Joanna. Let's define Head Start. It is a comprehensive early childhood development program that mainly helps low income preschool children and their families. It supports not only education but also health, nutrition, and emotional development. On the other hand, Early Head Start focuses on younger children. It serves low-income children from birth up to age of 3, including pregnant women and their families. This program was officially established in 1994 as an extension of Head Start. Both programs aim to give children a strong and healthy start in life. Now, let's look at the history of Head Start. It began in 1964 when the U.S. federal government gathered experts to design a program for disadvantaged preschool children. In 1965, it was first launched as an 8-week summer program. Its goal was to reduce poverty by providing education, health care, nutrition, and social-emotional supports to children aged 3 until they enter school. Because of its success, the program quickly expanded across the country. It began serving different communities including American, Indian, and migrant children. By 1969, Head Start was placed under the Office of Child Development, and today it is managed by the Office of Head Start under the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Local organizations and communities now operates the program. Now, let's talk about its philosophy and goals. Head Start provides free services to children from birth to age 5 who came from low-income families. It also supports children with disabilities, those in foster care, and those experiencing homelessness. Its philosophy is based on comprehensive approach. This means it focuses on different areas of a child development, not just academics. It also values family and community involvement, recognizes each child as unique strength, and believes that families play a very important role in a child's development. The main goal of Head Start is to develop children's social competence. This includes helping them build the skills they need to succeed in school and continue learning in the future. There are 9 principles of Head Start, which guide how early childhood programs supports young children and their families. These principles ensure that children not only learn but also grow in a healthy, supportive, and meaningful environment. Let's begin with the first principle. High quality means Head Start programs are designed to meet professional standards in teaching, caregiving, and child development. This means that teachers are trained, environments are safe, and activities are age appropriate, especially for infant and toddlers. For example, in a high-quality classroom, you will see children engage in hands-on activities like building blocks, storytelling, or sensory play, which teachers actively guide and support their learning. Everything is intentional and based on what children need to grow and develop. The second one is prevention and promotion. This principle focuses on supporting children's health and development as early as possible, even before they are born. Head Start promotes healthy practices and helps identify any developmental delays or health concern early on. For instance, a pregnant mother in the program may receive guidance on proper nutrition and prenatal care. After birth, the child may undergo regular health checkups to ensure they are developing normally. Early detection allows immediate support, preventing bigger problems in the future. The third one is positive relationship and continuity. Strong relationships are at the heart of learning. Head Start encourages meaningful connection between children, families, and staff. These relationships are built over time and respect the child's home, culture, and background. Parent involvement. Parents are considered the child's first and most important teachers. Head Start actively involves parents in their child education and even in decision making within the program. For example, parents may attend meetings, volunteer in classrooms, or help plan activities. Fathers are also encouraged to participate. This partnership strengthens the child's development because learning continues both at school and at home. Now, let's move on the next principles, which is inclusion. Head Start welcomes all children, including those with disabilities. The program ensures that every child is given equal opportunities to learn and participate. For instance, a child with hearing impairment may be supported with visual aids or sign language, which still joining the same activities as other children. Inclusion teaches acceptance, empathy, and equality among children. And culture. Respecting a family's culture, language, and tradition is very important in Head Start. Programs integrate this into the child's learning experience. For example, if a child speaks Bisaya at home, teachers may include Bisaya words in lessons or encourage the child to express themselves in their own language. Celebrating cultural traditions also helps children feel proud of their identity. Comprehensiveness, flexibility, responsiveness, and intensity. This principle means that Head Start programs are not one size fits all. Instead, they adjust based on the needs of each child and family. For example, a family facing financial difficulties may receive additional support such as referrals to community services. Meanwhile, a child who needs extra help in speech may receive more focused attention. The program responds accordingly, offering the right level of support. And transitions refers to the changes children experience as they move from one stage to another, such as from home to school or from early Head Start to preschool. Head Start ensures these transitions are smooth and less stressful. For example, before a child enters a new classroom, teacher may arrange visits so the child becomes familiar with the environment. This helps reduce anxiety and builds confidence in adapting to change. And lastly, collaboration. Head Start works closely with community organizations, health providers, and other agencies to support families. For instance, the program may partner with local clinics for medical checkups or with social workers for family support services. This collaboration ensures that families receive complete and coordinated care. Let's look at how Head Start views children and learning. Head Start provides school readiness by focusing on four key areas. First is education, which includes learning experiences that support children's thinking, social, and emotional skills. Second is health. This includes medical checkups, dental care, nutrition, and mental health support. Third is parental involvement, which parents actively participate in activity. Third is parent involvement, where parents actively participate in activities, planning, decision making. And lastly, social services help families by providing support such as job training, housing, and other resources. Overall, Head Start believes that children learn best when their needs are supported in all areas of life.
And now, I will be discussing the curriculum focus, the roles of the teacher, and the roles of the learners in early childhood education, and how these are applied in programs like Head Start and Early Head Start. These programs are very important because they are designed to support the holistic development of young children, especially those coming from low income families. They do not only focus on academics but also includes health, services, nutrition, emotional support, and strong family involvement. Early Head Start focuses on infants and toddlers from birth to 3 years old, while Head Start serves preschool children from 3 to 5 years old. Both programs aim to prepare children for school and life by helping them grow in all areas of development. First, we have the curriculum focus. The curriculum in Head Start and Early Head Start is guided by program performance standards. These are detailed guidelines that ensure children receive high quality and comprehensive services. These standards do not only focus on education but also include health, nutrition, mental wellness, and family support, making the program holistic. One important component is teaching practices. Teachers use developmentally appropriate practices, which means the activities are suitable for child's age and ability. This includes play-based learning, hands-on activities, storytelling, and interactive discussions. These strategies help children become more engaged and make learning meaningful. Another important factor is the learning environment. In these programs, the environment is carefully arranged to be safe, organized, and stimulating. Materials are accessible to children. The spaces are designed to encourage exploration, creativity, and independence. A positive learning environment also makes children feel comfortable and confident. The curriculum also includes curriculum and assessment. Teachers plan lessons based on children's needs and developmental level, and they regularly assess children's progress through observation, checklist, and documentation. This helps teacher understand if the child is improving and what support they still need. Teachers also participate in professional development, which means they attend trainings, workshops, and continuous learning opportunities. This helps them improve their teaching strategies and stay updated with best practices in early childhood education. A key guide used is the Early Learning Outcomes Framework or ELOF. This framework clearly outlines what children from birth to 5 years old should know and be able to do. It helps teachers align their lessons with appropriate developmental goals in both Head Start and Early Head Start. The program strongly aims for school readiness. This does not only mean knowing letters and numbers, but also being able to follow instructions, interact with others, manage emotions, and adapt to routines in school. Another important concept is individualized learning. Teachers understand that children develop at different rates, so they adjust their teaching methods based on each child's needs, interests, and abilities. This ensures that no child is left behind. The curriculum also emphasizes birth to five development, which is considered the most critical stage in a child's life. During this time, the brain develops rapidly, and experiences greatly affect future learning, behavior, and health. There are also five important developmental domains. First, approaches to learning, which includes curiosity, creativity, independence, and persistence. This helps children become active learners. Second, social and emotional development, which helps children build relationships and develop self confidence and manage their emotions. Third, language and literacy, which focus on communication skills such as speaking, listening, and early reading and writing. Fourth is cognition, which includes thinking skills, reasoning, problem solving, and understanding basic math and science concepts. Lastly, physical development, which supports both fine motor skills like writing and drawing and gross motor skills like running and jumping. All of this shows that the curriculum in Head Start and Early Head Start is well planned, balanced, and focused on the whole child. Now, let's move on to the roles of the teachers. Teachers in Head Start and Early Head Start plays a very important role not only as instructors but also as caregivers, facilitators, and partners of families. First, they manage the classroom by creating routines, organizing materials, and maintaining a structured yet flexible environment. This helps children feel secure and understand what to expect each day. They deliver lessons in a way that is engaging, interactive, and appropriate for young learners. They also guide activities, allowing children to explore while giving support when necessary, instead of simply giving instructions. Teachers develop curriculum by planning lessons that are aligned with children's developmental needs and program goals. They also apply individualized learning, ensuring that each child receives the right amount of support and challenge. Teachers also work with assistants and collaborate with other professionals such as health workers, nutritionists, and family service staffs. This shows that the Head Start programs follow a team approach in supporting the child. Communication is also a key role. Teachers communicate with parents regularly, sharing updates and concerns and achievements. In these programs, parents are considered as partners in the child's learning. Teachers also report child's progress through records and documentation, and they monitor development by observing children's behavior, skills, and interaction. They must also be ready to respond to emergencies and always provide safe environment, ensuring that children are protected and well cared for at all times. Lastly, teachers prepare lesson plans ahead of time to ensure that activities are meaningful, organized, and aligned with learning goals. Now, let's go on to the roles of the learners. In Head Start and Early Head Start, children are seen as active participants in their learning, not just passive learners. They show active participation by engaging in activities, asking questions, and showing interest. They explore the environment, learning through hands on and experience discovery. Children build relationships with teachers and peers, which is important for developing trust, confidence, and social skills. They also learn through play, which is the main method of learning in early childhood. They develop social skills such as sharing, cooperating, and taking turns. At the same time, they improve emotional well being by learning how to express feelings and manage emotions. Learners also enhance language skills through communication, storytelling, and interaction. They learn math and science concepts through simple activities like counting, sorting, and observing. They also engage in cultural experiences, which help them understand and respect different backgrounds. They also develop physical skills through movement, play, and coordination activities. Children build resilience by learning to cope with challenges and continue trying even when tasks are difficult. Finally, they prepare for school readiness, gaining the skills needed to succeed in formal education. In conclusion, the curriculum focus, the roles of the teacher, and the roles of the learners are all interconnected in Head Start and Early Head Start programs. The curriculum provides the structure and direction, the teacher supports and facilitates learning, and the learner actively participate in the process. When these three work together, children are able to develop holistically, academically, socially, emotionally, and physically. This is why programs like Head Start and Early Head Start are very important in building a strong foundation for children's future.
Now I will be discussing the roles of parents in supporting programs and services for children and families. First, parents are encouraged to be actively involved in all areas of the program. This includes participating in their child's education, helping in program planning, and supporting the operation of services. Their involvement is important because it helps improve the quality of the program and ensures that children receive better support. Second, parents are given the opportunity to participate in family assessment. This means they can work together with staff to discuss their family's needs and set goals. They also help develop a family partnership agreement, which serves as a guide in achieving these goals. Third, parents are invited to attend various educational and training opportunities. These trainings are designed to meet the needs of families and may include topics such as nutrition, family literacy, child development, and health. Through this, parents gain knowledge and skills that they help them support their children more effectively. Lastly, all parents automatically become members of their local parent committee. This allows them to share their ideas, express concerns, and participate in decision-making process that can improve the program. In conclusion, parents play a vital role in the success of any program. Their active participation, cooperation, and willingness to learn greatly contribute to the development and well-being of their children. And now, let's discuss the daily schedule. First, it is important to balance quiet and active play to help children manage their energy and maintain focus. Next, daily outdoor play for about 30 to 45 minutes is provided to support physical health and exploration. In addition, activities should include both large and small muscles movements to develop motor skills. Also, offering varied group options allows children to learn individually, in small groups, or as a whole class. Moreover, at least 60 minutes should be given for child-initiated activities to encourage independence and creativity. At the same time, the schedule should remain flexible to adjust to children's needs, interests, or unexpected situations. Furthermore, Hands-on learning opportunities help children develop thinking skills through exploration, while field trips to provide real-life experiences that extend classroom learning. Additionally, 20 to 30 minutes should be allotted for meals to ensure children eat in a relaxed and healthy way. Smooth transitions between activities are also important to avoid stress and maintain organization. Likewise, daily routines such as eating, washing, and dressing should be used to develop self-help and social skills. The daily schedule should also be posted visibly, using pictures if needed, to help children follow routines. Finally, time for planning and evaluation should be included to improve both teaching and learning outcomes. And now let's move on to the learning environment and learning materials in a Head Start classroom. First, Head Start classes provide a safe physical and social environment that is conducive to learning. This means that the classroom is organized, secure, and supportive, allowing children to feel comfortable while learning. It is also designed to meet the different stages of the development of each child. Second, the learning environment promotes acceptance and respect. It values diversity by supporting different genders, cultures, languages, ethnicities, and family backgrounds. This helps children feel included, respected, and confident in expressing themselves. Third, the classroom environment is carefully balanced. It is not overly stimulating, but it is still rich with learning materials. Children have access to books, puzzles, posters, toys, and creative materials that encourage exploration, imagination, and learning through play. Lastly, the environment includes materials that help prepare children for kindergarten. These materials support learning in different areas such as math, science, literature, language, physical health, social emotional development, and creative arts. This ensures that children develop important skills needed for their future education. In conclusion, a well-designed learning environment, along with appropriate learning materials, plays a big role in a child's growth and development. It supports not only academic learning but also social and emotional well-being. And now let's move on to the additional features of Head Start. Head Start offers flexible education options through center-based or home-based classes. It also provides health services including medical, dental, mental health, and nutrition support, along with healthy meals and snacks for children. In terms of social services, Head Start helps family through community outreach, referrals, family assessments, and emergency assistance when needed. Parent involvement is also important, as parents can join in policy councils, attend workshops, and volunteer in classrooms. Lastly, the Fatherhood Initiative encourages male involvement in a child's life and values the role of fathers and male role models. In conclusion, these features show that Head Start supports not only children but also their families in many ways.